I received an electricity bill for a villa I hadn't visited in ages. Weird, right? So I drove over there. Pushing open the door, I found the place packed with my old college classmates. And right in the middle of the crowd, my fiancé was passionately making out with my arch rival. Before I could even speak, my rival spotted me first. He had his arm around my fiancé, a sneer plastered across his face. Liam, this isn't a place for a nobody like you. Get lost. My fiancé chimed in, equally annoyed. Liam, seriously, stop hounding me. What we had was just a fling. A broke scrub like you could never be good enough for me. I rolled my eyes, pulled out my phone, and dialed the police. Hello, I'd like to report a break-in. Someone's trespassing on private property. The moment I pushed open the door, my college arch rival, Brandon Pierce, had one hand gripping Chloe Davis's butt while they were locked in a passionate French kiss. Everyone froze when they saw me, then a wave of whispers swept through the room. What's Liam Caldwell doing here? Did anyone even invite him? I heard Liam was totally obsessed with Chloe back in college. He's such a poor loser. How could he ever be worthy of Chloe? But wait, I heard Chloe was actually Liam's fiancé? Honestly, I wasn't supposed to be here at all. I'd booked a flight to go back home and see my parents, but just before I left, I got that utility bill. My first thought was some homeless person had broken in, so I decided to check it out. After all, this villa was supposed to be Chloe's birthday gift, and it had only been renovated 2 months ago. I'd planned to tell her my real identity when I gave her the villa, that I wasn't just some regular guy, but the heir to a multi-billion-dollar empire. But who would have thought? She was cheating on me with another man in my villa, and that man was my arch rival. Seeing my silence, Brandon aimed a spotlight at me, raising a microphone and shouting, Liam, what are you doing crashing my party? I certainly didn't invite you. I frowned. You didn't. But this is my... He cut me off before I could finish. Brandon sneered. Since I didn't invite you, how could you be so thick-skinned to show up at my place? Or, after more than 10 years, have you finally remembered to apologize to me? Brandon and I were from 2 different worlds, but in our sophomore year, he came to me for help to pass an exam. He offered me $500 to help him cheat. The moment I took his money, I went straight to the professor and reported him. He got penalized by the school, and from then on, he became my sworn enemy, constantly trying to torment me. After graduation, we hadn't had any contact. I shook my head. Even if I had 100 do-overs, I still wouldn't help you cheat. Though my words were firm, Brandon just thought I was being stubborn. Don't act so tough. I totally get people like you. Nerd, you thought you could make up for my family's wealth by studying hard in school, only to realize once you entered the real world that even if you got into a prestigious university, you'd just end up as a lapdog for rich people like us. But I won't stoop to your level, you country bumpkin. Just kneel down, call me daddy, and lick my shoes clean, and I'll forgive you. The crowd roared with laughter. These were the same people who used to follow Brandon around, bullying others in college. It was clear they hadn't changed at all after graduation, only gotten worse. They're giving you a chance. Why aren't you taking it? One daddy could get you a lifetime of luxury. Why aren't you on your knees licking his shoes and calling him daddy yet? This isn't the time to be stupid. Don't do something you'll regret again. Exactly. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't let your pride make you forget why you're here. Our Mr. Pierce doesn't just let anyone in, you know. He's clearly doing you a favor. I knew arguing with these kinds of people was pointless, so I stayed silent, fixing my gaze on Chloe. I told you I wanted to take you to meet my parents, and you turned me down, saying you needed to spend the holidays with your family. So why are you here? Is Brandon your family now? Brandon feigned surprise. Oh, that's why you're at my place? Looking for the goddess Chloe? As he said this, Brandon hugged Chloe tighter, showing her off. Honey, didn't you say you were single and only loved me? Why is this broke scrub saying such things? Chloe's face had been dark ever since she saw me. Hearing Brandon's question, she spat at me, then gritted her teeth and said,